Imagine a night so silent that even the whispers of the universe seem lost. A night where every star you see is a world. And yet not one of them has spoken back. We've been searching for answers, listening to the heavens for decades, hoping for a signal, a sign, anything that proves we are not alone. Yet, the silence remains. But what if the reason we haven't met aliens ice and tea because they don't exist? What if it's because we've been looking in the wrong time? What if civilizations rose and fell long before humans even walked the earth, and we could meet them, not in the future, not in some distant star system, but in the past itself? This is not science fiction. It's a question that pushes the boundaries of science, philosophy, and human curiosity. The idea of time travel is no longer just a dream of storytellers. Scientists around the world are exploring the edges of physics, probing the universe's hidden dimensions and asking, could we peer into the past of the cosmos? And finally meet the civilizations that vanished before our time. But there's a paradox, a dangerous one. Because to witness these civilizations, to uncover the truths of our cosmic neighbors, we must confront something far more terrifying than alien life itself, the possibility that our presence in time could alter everything we know about history. I want you to imagine for a moment, you step into a machine that bends time. It's one flick of a switch, and you're transported millions, even billions of years into the past. The stars above are not just lights, they are cities, civilizations, worlds teeming with life. And they're floating above a blue-green planet. You see them. Aliens, alive, thriving, building monuments, discovering the secrets of their universe just as we do now. You might think this is inspiring. There's a chill in the spine, a quiet terror that settles in your chest. These civilizations are fragile. Every second you observe them is a second closer to witnessing their demise. Perhaps the great filter, the cosmic barrier that prevents civilizations from surviving long enough to explore the stars is already at work, and you are standing at the edge of a moment that could vanish forever. This isn't just theoretical. In 1977, the WOW signal shocked astronomers. A 72-second spike of unknown origin, too precise and fleeting to be a natural phenomenon. Could it have been a civilization from our cosmic past, reaching across time to touch us? Or a message from the future, sent backward, warning us of our own fragility? We've always asked, are we alone? But perhaps the question itself is flawed. Maybe the universe is teeming with life and we are simply too late to meet it in the present. Maybe the only way to truly encounter alien civilizations is to bend the very fabric of time and travel backward. And here's the haunting part. If civilizations once existed millions of years before humans, what lessons did they leave behind? Did they fall to self-destruction, to war, to some cosmic phenomenon we cannot yet imagine? Were they wiped out by forces far beyond their control? If time travel is possible, could we witness these tragedies without altering them? Could we, as observers, touch the past without becoming part of it? Or is that too naive a hope? Every physicist, every theorist, warns of the paradoxes, the butterfly effect magnified across millennia. Every step, potentially rewriting the present. Yet despite the danger, the allure is undeniable. To see a civilization rise and fall, to glimpse the wonders of beings that existed long before us, is a temptation no human curiosity can resist. And perhaps, somewhere in the depths of the universe, a civilization did the same, reaching across time, hoping to find someone, anyone, who could understand them. But the question lingers. If we could meet aliens in the past, what would it mean for us? For our history? For our understanding of life itself? Would we bring knowledge? Or would our presence bring catastrophe? And most terrifying of all, could we be witnessing civilizations that ultimately failed, learning from their mistakes too late? This journey, this question, is not just about aliens. It's about us, our fragility, our curiosity, our ambition. It's about what it means to reach for the impossible, to stare into the past, and to hope we are not too late. Part 2. Hidden histories and alien echoes. History is never as simple as the textbooks tell us. Across the earth, remnants of civilizations long gone whisper secrets we are only beginning to hear. Strange structures, impossible artifacts. and sudden leaps in knowledge that seem to appear out of nowhere. What if these are echoes of contact with extraterrestrial visitors long before our time? Take, for instance, the mysterious Nazca lines in Peru. From above, they form giant depictions of animals, plants, and geometric patterns stretching across the desert floor. From the ground, their scale is incomprehensible, almost impossible to construct without guidance. Some scholars argue they were made as astronomical markers, but others whisper a more unsettling idea. What if they were messages meant for beings not bound to our present aliens, who could only see them from above, or even from another time? And what of the pyramids of Giza, constructed with engineering precision that baffles even today's experts? Their alignment with the stars, their mathematical perfection, and the sudden appearance of such advanced architecture in human history. Could it be that ancient civilizations weren't alone? That knowledge was passed not from human predecessors, but from visitors who exist or existed beyond our temporal reach? These are not mere theories, they are mysteries grounded in facts, waiting for the right lens to interpret them. And that lens might just be time travel. Imagine, for a moment, stepping back into 2500 BCE. Standing in the shadow of the Great Pyramid as alien ships glide silently above. The builders do not see you, but you see them. Their technology is incomprehensible, their intentions unknown. This isn't just imagination. In 1961, physicist John A. Wheeler proposed the concept of a closed, time-like curve. A loop in space-time that theoretically allows travel backward along your own timeline, though impossible with today's technology. The very idea forces us to question, if we could travel back, could we finally observe these lost civilizations without disturbing the timeline? Time is a dangerous thing. The paradoxes are terrifying. Step too close, and you could alter history itself. Your mere presence could erase the pyramids, or worse, prevent humanity from ever existing. This is not science fiction. Physicists call it the butterfly effect magnified across millennia. Every word, every movement, every breath could ripple forward, reshaping our present reality. And yet the temptation is irresistible, because history shows us fragments of knowledge that don't belong to their time. The Antikythera mechanism, discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece, is a 2,000-year-old analog computer capable of predicting eclipses and planetary positions with astonishing accuracy. For centuries, scholars have struggled to explain its existence. Could it be a forgotten human invention, or could it be a remnant of a civilization that had already glimpsed the stars, guided by visitors from beyond or beyond time? Then there are the crystal skulls scattered across the globe, carved with precision that defies conventional tools. Some believe they were made by humans. Others whisper that they were left as keys to knowledge we aren't ready to unlock. Perhaps from beings who existed centuries or millennia before our timeline even began. And this is where the terror and the wonder deepens. If time travel is possible, and if civilizations from the distant past had contact with extraterrestrial visitors, then every artifact, every unexplained structure, every mysterious signal could be a trace of interaction we have yet to comprehend. We might already be living in the shadow of events we cannot witness directly. Events that are gone, lost in time, except for the faint traces they left behind. But here's the greatest question of all. If aliens existed in the past, could they have anticipated our arrival? Could they have used time itself to communicate with us across millennia? Imagine discovering a message embedded not in words, but in geometry, in mathematics, in the precise alignment of stars' messages from a civilization long gone, warning us, guiding us, or simply observing. For us to reach the point where we can finally understand, and yet there is a chilling possibility. Perhaps the very act of observing these civilizations through time travel is forbidden. Some theorists argue that the universe enforces rules we can not comprehend, rules designed to prevent civilizations from meddling with the past. Rules that maintain a cosmic silence. If so, what does that silence mean? That the aliens we seek are gone? That they are there, but we are not yet allowed to see them? We are left with fragments, clues, and shadows of what might have been. Every unexplained artifact, every ancient mystery, every fleeting signal from space is a doorway to the past that could hold the answers to whether life beyond Earth has ever truly existed, and whether we are the first to awaken to the universe's hidden truths. Part 3. Paradoxes, Danger, and First Contact. Time travel is seductive. The idea of stepping into the past, of witnessing events we can barely imagine, is the ultimate thrill. But it is also the ultimate danger. Because the past is not a playground, it is a fragile web. And every step we take risks breaking the strands that hold reality together. Physicists call this the grandfather paradox. What happens if you change even the smallest event in the past? Could it erase your own existence? Could your very act of observing an alien civilization ripple forward, reshaping the future in ways unimaginable? Now imagine standing in the heart of an alien city millions of years ago. Towering spires of unknown materials reflect alien suns. Streets hum with life. Beings with shapes and forms entirely unfamiliar move gracefully around you. Your heart races. This is history, the ultimate discovery. And yet a single misstep, a word spoken, a shadow cast, a device touched could alter the course of civilizations. Some theorists argue that aliens themselves may have understood the dangers of time travel. Perhaps this is why we see no overt contact, no monuments explicitly depicting extraterrestrials, no direct interventions. Maybe advanced civilizations that survived the Great Filter mastered time observation without interference, silently watching other worlds rise and fall, knowing that the slightest nudge could unravel entire timelines. The ethical implications are staggering. If we could meet these civilizations in the past, should we? Would our mere presence be a gift or a curse? Could we warn them of disasters we know are coming? Or would that act alone doom our own timeline? And then there is the terrifying possibility that aliens themselves might have tried to contact us through time. Some mysterious signals, artifacts, and anomalies could be attempts at communication, left deliberately for civilizations capable of understanding them thus. But why now? Why only fragments? Could they have been destroyed by the very Great Filter they warned against? Imagine witnessing an event that no human has ever seen, a catastrophic encounter between a thriving alien civilization and a cosmic threat. Perhaps a gamma burst wipes out a planet, or a rogue AI destroys its creators. And you are there, a silent observer through the veil of time, feeling every vibration, hearing every scream, seeing the beauty and horror of life beyond Earth. In that moment, the question becomes personal. You realize that the universe is both wondrous and unforgiving, and that survival is never guaranteed, not for humans, not for aliens. You feel the weight of responsibility, the pull of curiosity, and the ache of knowing you cannot intervene without risking everything. Some scientists theorize a chilling explanation for the silence of the cosmos. Perhaps civilizations that reach a certain level of technology inevitably face a paradox. They either destroy themselves, disappear, or carefully avoid contact to preserve the integrity of the timeline. This could explain why we see no active civilizations today. The Great Filter does not just eliminate life, it enforces cosmic discretion. But there is a glimmer of hope. Even fragments, even shadows can guide us. By studying anomalies in history, by observing carefully without interfering, we might learn the patterns of survival, the strategies to endure, the lessons that the universe whispers through time. Perhaps, in understanding the past, we can ensure a future where humanity does not repeat the mistakes of civilizations lost long ago. And yet, there's one final haunting question. If aliens truly existed in the past, if they mastered the art of observing time without altering it, have they left messages we are too late or too early to understand? Could it be that the universe is trying to teach us something, but we are only just beginning to listen? The universe is alive with stories we cannot fully comprehend. It is full of civilizations we may never meet, moments we may never witness, and lessons we are only beginning to grasp. Time is both our greatest opportunity and our deadliest hazard. And somewhere in the vast reaches of space and time, the echoes of alien worlds call to us if we are brave enough to listen. Part 4. Shocking Discoveries in the Edge of Time. History is a mosaic of the known and the unknowable. Every artifact, every ruin, every fragment of an ancient story is a clue and invitation to uncover a past that existed before humans could even record it. And what if some of these clues were left by beings who were not human at all? Take the Cave of the Hands in Argentina. Ancient humans painted their hands on the rock thousands of years ago, leaving behind impressions frozen in time. But some researchers note strange symbols intertwined with the handprints patterns that do not match any known human script. Could these be more than art? Could they be messages, guidance, or warnings from visitors beyond our understanding? Or from the past we cannot yet perceive? And then there's the Saqqara bird, an artifact from ancient Egypt shaped like a bird, seemingly aerodynamic in ways that defy the technology of its time. Some theorists suggest it could be a model of a flying machine, perhaps inspired by extraterrestrial technology observed by the ancient Egyptians. If so, what if these civilizations were glimpsing the stars and learning from beings far beyond our era? But here's where it becomes terrifying. If aliens existed in the past, and if time travel allows us to observe them, we are standing at a precipice. Witnessing their rise and fall may reveal knowledge, but it may also reveal our own vulnerability. The universe has rules, perhaps even cosmic guardians of time, and interfering, even unknowingly, could trigger disasters not just in the past, but for our present reality. Some experiments suggest strange anomalies in human history, technological leaps, sudden extinction events, mysterious disappearances could coincide with the presence of civilizations we cannot perceive in our own timeline. Could the Great Filter be more than a threat to life itself? Could it be a rule of the universe, preventing any civilization from reaching a point where it interferes with the flow of time? And yet, despite the danger, the allure persists. Imagine standing in the heart of a long-lost city millions of years ago, seeing alien scholars, artists, and leaders at the peak of their culture. You feel awe, inspiration, and profound sadness. These beings, thriving for eons, are gone, now vanished, before humanity could ever meet them. But then comes the ultimate paradox. What if observing is not enough? What if the universe demands a choice? Do you take knowledge with you, risking contamination of history? Or do you remain silent, preserving the timeline but letting wisdom vanish forever? Some historians believe we already have remnants of these encounters. Strange inscriptions, artifacts, and sudden bursts of ancient knowledge may hint at contact with beings that existed outside our temporal perception. Could the myths of gods, angels, or strange visitors in countless cultures be echoes of civilizations that lived before us, glimpsed only in dreams, stories, and cryptic artifacts? And then there is the chilling question that lingers long after the portals close. If aliens mastered time, why do we not see them today? Perhaps the answer lies not in their absence, but in their caution. Perhaps civilizations that survive the Great Filter do not reach outward. They observe silently, never revealing themselves, maintaining a cosmic order we are only beginning to understand. Finally, we are left with a haunting realization. The past may be the only place where alien life truly existed, and the only way to meet it may be through time itself. But time is merciless. Every second we spend looking back is a second closer to witnessing their end. And maybe that is why the universe is silent. Maybe it is not empty. Maybe it is waiting, watching, and teaching us the fragility of life, the danger of curiosity, and the cost of knowledge. The universe is vast, silent, and unforgiving, yet somewhere in its infinite expanse, echoes of civilizations long gone still exist. The ruins, the artifacts, the cosmic patterns, and perhaps just beyond the veil of time, in the places we may one day reach. Part 5, the final revelation in cosmic reflection. We have journeyed across time, peered into the echoes of civilizations long gone, and felt the weight of witnessing life beyond our comprehension. And yet, as the portals of time close behind us, one question remains. Why haven't we met them? Perhaps the answer is terrifyingly simple. The universe is vast, full of potential life, but civilizations, whether alien or human, face an invisible threshold. Some call it the Great Filter, a barrier so insurmountable that very few societies survive long enough to explore the stars. Wars, self-destruction, cosmic disasters, or time itself may claim them. Perhaps the civilizations we seek already existed and vanished before we could meet them, leaving only whispers of their existence in ruins, myths, and artifacts. And yet there is hope. If we could traverse time, even briefly, we could witness their triumphs, their discoveries, their fleeting beauty. Imagine walking through a bustling alien market, hearing music that resonates with frequencies we cannot comprehend, seeing art that bends light and reality itself. The wonder would be unimaginable and yet tinged with sadness, because all of it is lost, vanished before our time. Time travel offers a mirror not just to alien civilizations, but to ourselves. It asks, will humanity endure the great filter, or are we destined to become just another whisper in the cosmic silence? Each technological leap, each philosophical insight, each act of compassion or destruction brings us closer to answering that question. And here is the most humbling truth of all. Perhaps aliens who existed in the past did not simply vanish. They became part of the universe itself. Encoded in the stars, in quantum fluctuations, in the very fabric of time. Their stories are not lost. They are woven into reality, waiting for beings capable of understanding. Waiting, perhaps, for us. Some messages may already be reaching us. Signals like the wow signal, mysterious pulsars, unexplained artifacts, or sudden leaps in ancient knowledge could all be remnants of civilizations observing, guiding, or communicating across the boundaries of time. Perhaps the universe is sending us a message. We existed. Learn from us. Survive where we could not. And if time travel becomes reality, what will we do with this knowledge? Will we watch silently, respecting the laws of time? Or will we risk interference, hoping to learn secrets that could save humanity from its own mistakes? The stakes are infinite. The consequences of even the smallest action could ripple through millennia. In the end, the greatest lesson may not be about aliens at all. It may be about humanity's place in the cosmos, our fragility, and our potential. We are both observers and participants in the universe's unfolding story. The past, the present, and the future are threads woven together. If we survive the great filter, perhaps we too will leave echoes that other civilizations soar. Future humans can witness long after we are gone. So, could we meet aliens in the past? Perhaps we already have, in shadows and whispers, in myths and artifacts. Perhaps we are standing on the shoulders of worlds that once existed, reaching for knowledge just out of grasp. And perhaps, just perhaps, the universe is not silent, it is waiting, challenging us to survive, learn, and someday become worthy of meeting what lies beyond time itself. Remember this, the past is not gone. It exists, intertwined with the present and future, in ways we may never fully grasp. The universe is vast, full of life, full of stories, and the answers may be waiting for us, just beyond the veil of time.